Well, this is really embarrassing. I've been rambling away for almost an hour and just realized that I hadn't even opened my recording program. How's your day going? All right, so for me again, and for you for the first time, I have to let you know that there have been some challenges and some changes around the household. So, to quickly sum it up so that I don't ramble for another hour, basically, I removed all of my CC. There was some issues, I removed it. I ended up not being able to load this household. Every other household and every other save was loading just fine, but this one, for some particular reason, didn't want to load. It ended up turning out that apparently one of the kids had developed a milestone that was attached to a piece of CC that I had removed. Because the CC was gone, the sim was glitching, and so things wouldn't work. There is a mod out there by, I think it was Lothario or Lumpanu, probably Lumpanu, who, or that allows you to load a household that has been attached to deleted CC. It solved the problem after way too long of trying to figure out what was going on, and we are back here. Now, there have been some changes around the house because of the fact that CC is missing. The most noticeable one here is probably the windows. I was using a lot of custom content windows, so I just kind of made do with the windows that exist and kind of rearranged things a little. I think it still looks good. I'm not hating it. I think the biggest change was probably in the kids' playroom after the windows. Um, Basically had to change out a few toys and, just adjust a few things here. Otherwise, the bedroom, other than, the decision to rearrange the furniture and get a different toddler bed, uh, pretty much the same there. I don't think the downstairs has changed at all. I think I might have had different chairs out here, but I don't believe so. There were some different pictures out here, but I've changed that up a little bit too. Now, changes that happened while I was recording. Sandy learned to ride a bike, so she completed her aspiration, and we moved her on over to the WizKid aspiration because she has just the mental skill to work on. Pearl is just kind of, hanging on, doing her thing. Their needs have been pretty good, so, it's been pretty easy to maintain things. Tappy is learning to ride a bike as well. He hasn't really made much progress in his, and we're honestly struggling to get him sometimes to even get his homework done or, listen to anything I tell him to do. So that's interesting. As far as Bean, he was probably the most affected by the CC removal. I don't think it's too obvious other than in his clothes, I lost pretty much everything he was wearing. Sugar has been working away on building her. Oh my goodness. You guys literally just woohooed 5 minutes ago. I don't know what their issue is, but we have to work on their relationship. They've been pretty busy. We've got most of this full. We do have a couple of things that are now moderately aged, so we're getting pretty close to being able to start selling and knocking some of the amount off of here. I do have her make nectar any chance we get because it, is definitely something that we need to work on. As far as Knox, he is feeling really great about his business. He has, I can't find it here, he has achieved the hopeful hustle level of the game, and he has been getting some of his perks already. He got the sway to buy and the leave a tip perks, so we're set there. And, he's feeling really good about business in general. He's also gotten hold of some of the dragon fruit and has started mixing things up a little bit. We wanted to kind of see if there's a chance that those might sell for a little bit more. I'm kind of hoping they do. We don't really need the money so much, but I enjoy having it so that we can keep expanding on the ranch. Now, speaking of the ranch, we actually have additional. I gotta close this. We actually have additional livestock now. We were able to. Whoops. We were able to buy another goat and 2 more sheep. We'll have to come up with names for the 2 of them. Sticking to the brown theme, everything is very brown here because that is the generation. But we've been finally making some progress there. I also have unlocked this area so that everybody can come in here. We have her skill at about 7, but she has started to kind of, oh, she's actually at 8 now. She started to kind of mentor some of the kids and encourage them to do a bit of gardening as well. So it's just building their skills and building her own while she's at it. So it's been, nice to have a little bit of just, that family interaction. And it makes sense to me that she would want to have her kids involved in things like this and, learn a bit. One of the things that I also did is that because Sandy needs a chess table, I decided to add chess tables here as kind of one of the activities that we'll be able to do in the business. We have things that we're trying to keep them here, and I want to keep them busy. And it also allows her a chance to, play with other people besides her parents. We added a kiosk here on the front porch in order to make that happen. And one of the next renovations that we're planning to do is add a little bit of like a cellar space underneath the business where we will provide a restroom for our guests because they've been having a lot of issues with needing to use the bathroom. And I think with such a large household, it certainly wouldn't hurt if we have some kind of additional bathroom space for them to make use of. So I think that is generally everything that we've covered when I forgot to open the program. I do remember actually hitting record, or well, I use a. This is the issue with using like a key shortcut. Um, you you have to actually check and make sure the program is open first. One of the things also that I added, by the way, is the Brazen Lotus Homestead Cookbook and all of the recipes that they have available. And eventually I will be adding in Little Bobub's recipes and other, modded type food related things to kind of increase the amount of foods available. Although Sugar really does enjoy doing, the nectar making and she's quite good at it, I think that food is really her actual like passion. And I've been debating trying to make the food selling work again. She has everyone arriving here because of Knox's business. It wouldn't be bad if maybe perhaps we set up a little place and we encourage people to eat because then maybe they'll buy from her. It's a stretch, probably not going to work, but we can try. We're going to place the animals over here as well, get them out here, and hopefully I can come up with some brown names. If anyone has any ideas for names that are brown or related to boba or tea or even coffee at this point, because, I went with bean, um, you know, throw it out there because I would love some ideas. Oh, Sugar has been feeling really cheerful lately. I think that actually really seems to fit her. She just seems so positive all the time, despite the fact that they have actually been through some pretty rough times. We actually got the notification some time ago that it was Honey's birthday, so I'm actually going to go ahead and age her up so we can take a look at what she looks like. And Honey is going to be messy. These infants have a talent for getting dirty and creating little disasters. From food-covered faces to messy diapers, they keep their caregivers on their toes with their constant need for cleanups. That's exactly what we need right now, we're not busy enough, so certainly a messy, needy child is just the thing we need. Alright, so Honey was blessed with a 5-head, so I thought I'd give her a little bit of a birthmark, accented, I guess. We kind of, I don't know, felt like the orange and yellow kind of color scheme seemed to fit her the best. Probably in part because her hair tie has that. And, Sims doesn't let us change that. One of those little things I'm a little salty about. I really wish we had that option, but Yeah, I thought this would be cute for her pajamas. It's just adorable. Little party outfit. Her hot weather wear, again, back to that kind of sunny aspect. And then the lovely orange standard thing that all of my infants get. I should start mixing it up and using this one sometimes too, because I think that's adorable. But there's Honey. And fantastic. Pearl's going through a phase. That's exactly what we need right now, you know? Things aren't difficult enough. Well, we do have 318. I'm hoping when we sell this, that'll give us an extra 100. And hopefully we can get another of the beds. Otherwise, we're going to have to open up shop. Okay. Oh, good. Okay. So it does mean we're going to have to move you, kiddo, but I think we'll put you this way and you this way. I think I'll center them on there. And do I have enough, let's see, to grab like a little table to put in between so that, you know, just some cute little thing. I think I like this reclaimed wood thing. It feels like it fits, you know, Knox's kind of thing. And I'm just trying to figure out what color combo. I'm thinking that kind of more clear looking. And then that will give us a place that we can put like a little bit of a lamp. And I think, no, we want to do something cute. There we go. It's cheap and cute. And then we can kind of maybe turn the overhead light off, which is glitching out. What the heck happened here? Okay, well, we got the cloud. We only need the cloud. How did all of that extra happen? I don't know, but we ended this with more money than we started, I think. But we're good. Okay. So, Knox is out here shearing sheep and giving them some love and attention. They are definitely starting to figure out where they need to eat, which is nice. I wish that we could actually have like little beds for them. I think that would be super cute. Bean is hungry and angry. Bean, where are you? Okay, well, you were trapped in a table, so fair enough. All right, I need to, you know, I think I'm just going to drag some food upstairs to you and be really super cheaty about this because I don't want anything to happen to you. So I'm just going to drag that here. You're going to go ahead, oh, not you. You're going to go ahead and grab a serving. And you should be headed to school. What are you still doing? I mean, other than glaring at us like that, is this like a new animation? I swear I don't recall anyone else glaring at us the way she does. She's a little concerning. I think I do have a mod that changes these. Probably should check through my mods and see what's going on. Pearl is apparently now getting fined. So, yeah, that makes sense. Okay, I'm gonna drag this back downstairs. And, yeah, put it on the front porch. So I can put it in the fridge. I'm sure that there is a thing. Okay, page down will allow me to go down a floor. And I think that might be how I could get around that whole situation. Okay, we're going to have to skip harvesting and everything. You need to get up and probably feed her. And let's see. Then she might want to go. Oh, she needs a crib. Why did I get... Durr. You know what? I'm probably just going to leave it. And we'll just use this for the most part. So when we're done, we'll put Honey there. What else do we need? Okay. Yeah, once you eat, you'll be just tired. So that works out pretty well. Okay. You can give him some attention. Go ahead and... Oh my goodness. He's so moody. Why don't we teach you to build a tower? That'll help with your movement skill. So you can get your own butt up and down the stairs. And then we're going to collect that. And you don't need to check the toddler. You need to harvest everything. And get out here and craft some more nectar. And, oh, it's Love's Day. Actually, go ahead and tuck him in. You don't need to talk to him. You can collect that and then tuck him in. And then I'm going to make you run all the way back down the stairs to make more stuff because we need money very badly. And I want to have that stocked enough to make sense before we open up. Okay, and after you make some more nectar, I want you to kind of just randomize with the randomize, socialize with your barn animals here. Okay, focus on, okay, there's you. So we'll talk about mineral. I love watching them hop. It's so funny. Okay, and that should be all four. Did I not have five? Who did we lose? Why did we lose? We lost one? Did we get a notification about that? Pearl, Smile, Ricardo. I'm not seeing a notification about it at all. What the heck? Um, I'll have to try to watch for that in editing, but I don't know what happened. We lost one of our critters. That royally sucks. Which means we're gonna have to buy another one for starters, but I don't understand. And that's all he's showing as well. What happened to our goat? Oh, look at the two of them laying next to each other sleeping. It's so sweet. Oh my goodness, it's a good thing I got the notification. It's Sandy's birthday. We're gonna go ahead and have... Oh my goodness, how do we have more spoiled food? We're gonna have her make a cake. I think I'd like to do one... we should have like a dessert one here. And cookies and cupcakes. Now, I think we need more like cakes. There's literally a cake category. I'm a genius, I swear. All right, we could do the carrot cake, or a whale cake, or a zombie cake. I think we're gonna do a rainbow sky cake. I think that's really pretty. And we did manage to get 2 more bottles of nectar made, so we're popping those in there. Pretty much every bottle she makes is excellent, so it's getting to be real easy to just kind of zip through those. I'm hoping by the time she hits 50 that we could start selling nectar, because it feels like it's dragging on. And then I think there's going to be kind of a time jump after we've completed her aspiration when we get to the point of Bean taking over the next generation. Ah, water's been shut off. Fantastic. I swear it's like every time we have some kind of holiday. It's Sandy's birthday. So I feel like we should probably have her invite her father over. As, you know, much as Sugar might hate that, I think it might be a good idea. Knox is just not in the mood to deal with it, so, you know, he went to bed, but we'll have him collect that when he wakes up. And we've only got 2 things in here, and nothing in his inventory. Oh my goodness. We have so much to keep going here. It's going to be a while before we can build that basement bathroom. It'll primarily be like a couple of toilets. It's not going to be anything too crazy, but okay. We're going to add some birthday candles. We're going to have her stop swinging and invite her dad over. We're going to have Knox, you've had enough sleep, so go ahead and collect that, and oh, we really could use a shower. It's kind of embarrassing that he's going to stink when Ricardo comes over, but alright, well, okay. As soon as you've collected that, I'm going to have you, from working out, that's right, you took the dog for a walk. I know, it's really difficult workout. Alright, we're going to load that up. Let's do, actually, the last one I did was Apple, I think. I don't remember. It literally was 2 seconds ago. Fantastic. Great memory. Okay, Ricardo's over, in here chatting with the kids. Sandy is feeling tired, but we're going to have everyone gather over here. Okay, so we got you there. You go here. You go here. We'll have you go here. You go here. You can go ahead and keep sleep. Well, yeah, I've got you on a whole track of things to do. You're getting hungry. We'll feed you after we do this. We're gonna just go ahead and have her blow out the candles. And happy birthday to our first child, Sandy. This is amazing. I can't believe she's a teen already. Alright, and she is a love bug and restless. Okay. I have some mixed feelings on what I want to do. I do think it almost makes sense. I think she'll be a romantic explorer. Especially, she actually has a pretty high romance thing here as well, so that kind of makes some sense. Okay, she is exhausted. I'm going to have her head back to her bed, get some sleep. We'll give her a makeover once Bean has finished his queue. And then we're going to go ahead and probably have Sugar send Ricardo home because she just doesn't like him being around here. Just go away. And Knox is gonna dream of showers while he gets this fizzing. And oh, wait, Tappy learned to ride his bike too. These kids are great. Okay, Pearl, I think, is the only one who has not learned to ride a bike. So we're gonna kind of swipe Sandy's bike here. And we're going to let Pearl go ahead and practice riding a bike. They've actually been doing better riding bikes lately, and I don't know if something was fixed in a recent update or, nobody mentioned anything along that line, so I'm not sure. Oh yeah, she's just not going there. You should probably actually get something to eat first. Did I leave any food? No, you're gonna have some cake. Um, go ahead and eat a serving of cake, and then you can ride the bike. Watch out for all the goats and sheep. Well, Pearl already learned to ride a bike. How did you manage that so quickly? You've hardly even tried. Well, you gotta go home and take care of your needs anyway, so I think we're gonna have you head up here, go use the bathroom. By the time you get home, you're probably gonna need a shower, finish eating that cake that you were supposed to, and then get some sleep. And, okay, Sugar, you're gonna need some sleep. I think I heard a baby crying though, so we're probably gonna... Oh, geez. Oh, no, no, don't sleep. No, this kid... Oh my goodness. Okay, let's see. You need to check on her, I guess. You're like reacting to the blowout. Yeah, yep, not good. Okay, okay, you're gonna change the diaper. Yeah, we're all a little grossed out. It's... Oh, now you're feeling sick? Grungy, missing out on your dreams. Dude, I know, oh, the idea of going to bed in those dirty sheets. Ugh, gross. Yeah, okay. This house is so chaotic. I can't sometimes. Oh my goodness. Okay, Bean needs to... Okay, is anyone awake? I really still need to give Sandy her makeover. Oh my kid. Okay, I'm fine. I'm gonna make it through this. It's gonna be alright. Somebody will eventually get some sleep around here. It's certainly not gonna be me. You are hungry as well, so once that bath is done, we need to make sure you eat. Bean's gonna need to eat and get a bath and go potty. Oh my goodness, he's like green stink already. He just doesn't even care. He is wallowing in his own filth, but he's loving it. Actually, Bean, I think I'm gonna cancel like so much stuff that you were going to do. And okay, are you feeding her? Why don't you feed her? Why am I on super speed? Okay, why don't you go ahead and feed her, and then he's going to... Okay, so then let's potty train, and then give Bean a bath. No, not Honey. How do we... Where... Give Honey a bath? But I can't... Oh, you're holding her, that's why. Okay, Honey is mostly okay. So I'm gonna have her put Honey in the... Oh my goodness, it's right behind her. Where am I going? We're gonna have you put Honey here. Nope, never mind. Just drop her on the floor, that's fine. She'll create her own... I mean, there's a rug. It's, same difference. Potty train the little one. She's regretting her decision not to send this round of kids to daycare. I mean, she is the one regretting that decision. Totally. Not me whatsoever. She's gonna pass out before she finishes doing everything she needs to. Alright, and then I'm gonna have her give a bath to Bean. A bean bath. And let's see, what else do you need? You need food and sleep. I'm gonna have Dad take over at that point. So after you finish that, you go ahead and get some sleep. Oh my goodness, the stench that this child must be dealing with right now. You poor thing. Oh, and your sister has to deal with not getting a makeover yet. These kids are starting to come out a little stranger looking. I don't know what's going on. Okay, and we've got, okay, yep, talk, convince. No, bubblegum, it's not your chance to get a bath. I'm sorry. I know you like your baths, but and now you're gonna block the way, and we're not gonna be able to get it there. Bean, go. Bubblegum. Bean needs a bath. Move. Don't. No. Don't need to hug the dog. No. Just give the kid a. Why do we have to make my life so difficult? All right. No. Get. Why are you on the steps? Give a bubble bath to Bean. Okay. There you go. You can manage this. I believe in you. You could probably take a shower quickly before you go to bed too. And then you're gonna sleep, and Knox. Oh, can we finally take a bath or a shower? Okay, you're gonna take an angry poo. Take a cold shower because you're angry. And go ahead and have some amazing breakfast cake. And Sandy, you should be able to use this bathroom. And then you can also have some... No, you know what? You can start learning to cook, and please don't set my kitchen on fire. We're going to start you with, like, a very simple, but we'll do party size, okay? Very simple meal. You can manage. It'll be nice to have the extra help around here for a change. You know, okay, but are you incapable of grabbing a piece of cake? Is it really that complicated? Grab some cake. Okay. Instead of standing there and staring at the bed when you're obviously exhausted, by the way. Okay, and oh, you still didn't get the shower? No, you can go alone because I just don't even I can't be bothered. You're gonna have to get some food at school apparently. You're gonna make breakfast for us and then run off to school to eat. Is that like poor quality? Oh, that's excellent quality. Oh, you're a natural cook. You take after mom a little bit, don't you? All right, I think most of the kids are at school. Pearl, you gotta get your butt up. You're gonna have to go to school and eat something at school. Tappy's apparently eating at school. You're gonna need food shortly. Sugar, sleeping. Knox is the only one, like, maintaining any kind of semblance of order at this moment. Yeah. Yeah, it's a stretch to call it order at this point, but okay, and you don't know your purpose? I mean, your purpose right now is just to keep it together because I am not. I am losing my mind right now. So if you could help me out and just kind of, oh my goodness. Bye for everyone in the class. You feel like the awkward kid who would do that kind of thing. Okay, Tappy decided to surprise the entire class, unfortunately. Yeah, it figures. And Sandy, of course, things worked out for her. Life is grand. You know. Okay. Breathing while he's sleeping. You got that going. Okay. I'm gonna lock this for Knox. Wait, no, not everyone but Knox. We're just gonna unlock it, and I'll lock for everyone but Household, but I was going to lock him out of there so he didn't go in there and weed everything because I really kind of need her to do this. We should have had plants this morning. Did someone else get our plants? Who was into our plants this morning? Better not have been any... Oh my goodness. Buy flowers for everyone. Didn't work out for Pearl either. I don't know why I do that because it never works out for any of them. It's just... I'm just torturing my poor Sims. Alright. I think you're good to go ahead and confide your problems. And... yeah. Well, we got a... I forgot we got another nectar bottle in here. Okay, how are we doing on these? Let's check on those real quickly. We have moderately, moderately. They're all moderately. Excellent. Yeah, we're... Oh, scholarships don't care. At this point, none of the kids can afford unless we were to get a scholarship, but... Okay, so mostly moderately aged. I feel like not too much longer, and we'll be able to actually start selling those. I'm kind of annoyed with what I learned that for a lot of people, it is not working. Oh my goodness, what the heck? Okay, it's not working to sell, like, it doesn't count toward the aspiration if you sell it through any other means but to directly, you know, from your inventory. So, yeah, we're gonna do it that way, but I'm not thrilled about needing to do it that way. Okay, you are starving too? Oh my goodness. Okay, we need to bottle feed you. I'm gonna work my way from here just to make sure I get everybody. Okay, bottle feed. And you're... Oh, wait, you're Coco. I already got Coco. So, we're gonna care for, bottle feed, and clean. And then you should be this one here. Bottle feed and clean. And then we should be able to get everyone sheared and milked and all of that. We might need to hire a ranch hand at some point, to be honest, because it's chaotic enough just trying to deal with our own needs. So, okay, she's gonna have to not sleep. Actually, reward store. Okay, we're gonna do it. We're gonna go get a moodlet solver. Okay, we're good. And we're gonna get a second one so that we've got one to give to Knox if he needs it. His needs are pretty good right now, but yeah, hers are decent. I probably could have just gotten away with getting a um one for energy, but yeah, I think the moodlet solver costs the same amount anyway. And we're gonna have you get the mail. I I feel everywhere right now. Like I have so much that needs to be done. Alright, Knox collected things from the mailbox. Looks like we've got some things to sell that we don't really need. We can sell that robot salvage part. I have no idea why I was hanging on to it. And you can collect this. And at some point, this child is going to wake up and need some food and some bathing. And you are going to need some food as well. Where did you find a random glass? And why are you using the bathroom sink to clean it? My Sims. Gotta love them. Okay. We'll go to Apple this time. Get that loaded up. And we're gonna start fizzing. I think, yeah, I can get about 3 per shelf in there. I was hoping to have more shelves before we open again, but things have not been looking like they're gonna go that way. Alright, I'm gonna wake you up so that Mom can give you a bath. Did we not just do a bath? Okay. And then I'll feed you. Alright, we're finally kind of feeling in order a bit here. The kids are coming home from school. I am going to hop into Create a Sim and give Sandy her makeover. And I'm going to wrap it up here. If you want to see how she looks, hang out right to the end and I'll show you everything there. Thank you so much for watching. Have an amazing day and keep on being perfectly you.